Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this speedrun series I'm going to be working through the GCSE grades 1 to 4 and looking at all of the topics that you need to get that all-elusive grade pass. What we're going to do in this session is look at subtraction, and we're building on the skills that we use for addition, and it's in a similar kind of idea. With subtraction, if you have something like 794 minus 172 like this, we're keeping all of the digits lined up, and that's going to be a theme with all of our addition, subtraction, etc. And all we're going to do is work from top to bottom. 4 take away 2 is 2, 9 take away 7 also 2, and 7 take away 1 is 6. Okay, quick check on the calculator. Make sure that we've got that correct. 622. Alrighty. Now what happens if the number on top is smaller than one underneath? So let's just do 794 minus 176. Okay, so now when we do 4 take away 6, that would give us a minus number. So what we actually do here is we're going to borrow from the one to the left. So instead of doing 4 take away 6, we're going to borrow 1 from this 9, which would make that an 8, and then we can give that extra 1 to the 4 and make that a 14. So we're reducing the 90 down to 80 to give that extra 10 to the 4 to make it 14, if that kind of makes sense. 14 take away 6 we can now do is 8. 8 take away 7 is 1, and 7 take away 1 is 6, like that. So here I'm just using the arrows to go in and change this slightly. 618, like that. So this concept of borrowing is quite a tricky one at first with subtractions, but what we're going to do is we're just going to take one off the number in front and give an extra 1 to the digit in, behind here. So we'll try one more here. 794 minus 689. Okay. 4 take away 9 we can't do, so we're going to borrow from here and give that 1 to the 4 to make it a 14. 14 take away 9 is 5. 8 take away 8 is 0, and 7 take away 6 is 1, like that. So when we're doing these subtractions, we want to make sure that we've got everything lined up and that we're borrowing in the right way. So 105. What I'm going to try and do now is give us some numbers where we have to borrow twice, because that can happen sometimes. So let's try 731 minus 258. Okay, now in this case, when we do 1 take away 8, we can't do that. So we're going to borrow from the 3 to make that a 2 now, and this will become 11 because I've given that an extra 10. So 11 take away 8 is 3. And now when we go to the next one, 2 take away 5, we can't do that. So we're going to have to borrow again. 7 will be reduced to 6, and the 1 goes to the 2, not the 3, because that's now been reduced. So that's a 12 take away 5 is 7, and 6 take away 2 is 4. So 731 minus 258. Okay. Now, obviously, we've got the calculator there as a check, but in the exam, we might not have that. In the non-calculator paper, we definitely wouldn't have that. So we need to be comfortable with doing this process, and what can we do to double check these? So this is a quick exam strategy for the non-calculator paper. We get our answer of 473. We can also check that by reversing this process. So 258 plus 473, if I've done this correctly, I'm reversing this process, I should get to 731. Okay, so let's just do a quick 8 plus 3. This is helping us to revise what we did in this video before. 8 plus 3 is 11, 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 1 is 13, and 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 7. So I get back to my 731, so I know that this is pretty much 100% correct. I hope that was useful. Comment below if you need any help with subtraction, and I'll do my best to get back to you. See you in the next one. This video is sponsored by 21C, the company behind Pocket Maths, the smarter way to prepare for your GCSEs. Get bite-sized revision, instant feedback, and track your progress. Use code BOWTIETEACHER for 20% discount.